And where are you from?
My name is Paris Waters. I'm a current A&M student. I'm from Bowie, Texas.
All right. And what do you do?
So I'm a marine biology, marine fisheries double degree student, but right now I work at the Galveston Island Park Board for the Chamber of Commerce in the Visitor Center. I'm also an intern at the Texas Marine Mammal Stranding Network and at the Sea Life Facility there at A&M campus, and I do research in the Phytoplankton Dynamics Laboratory.
Wow.
Busy plate.
Yes. And we are here. Where are we? We're right now in Galveston.
We are in Galveston.
It's a hot day in the 90s.
It is. It's been the usual here recently.
We're under some sort of heat dome. It might even be the way it feels on the skin, maybe even over 100, but I don't know that. Has the climate changed much since you were a kid?
Yes, absolutely. So we're noticing hotter summers and colder winters, especially here recently with the past Texas freeze. That was a really big deal for everyone who lives here. And this summer is the hottest one in history here in Galveston. So.
Wow. And what about on an everyday basis? Let's say on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being the most concerned about climate, where would you put yourself?
Definitely a 9 or a 10. Whenever I take my samples for the phytoplankton lab, we notice box jellies washing up all the time because they're heat stunned. So yeah, it's definitely, we see the effects of it every day.
What is a box jelly?
Box jelly.
Jelly, I
yes,
see.
The jellyfish.
I see. And they're heat stunned. And so you're very concerned. What is being done around here we all may remember about the 1900 hurricane that killed 6,000 to 12,000 people here on this island, and it really marked it as the worst natural history disaster in the United States history.
Absolutely.
And but what is being done now? Afterwards, there was a seawall built. But what is being done now to mitigate some of the effects of climate?
So within the next few years, they will be extending the seawall and building a big dike around Galveston and Bolivar Peninsula and Houston Harbor. So they're going to raise the existing seawall 4 feet. It's been about 120 years old, and then they'll be doing construction to build that new within the next 2 years or so. It's a $5.8 billion project.
Ike Dike. Then what about the future? Well, by the way, is that all that's happening, or is there other things?
Yeah, I haven't heard of anything else to try and combat raising sea levels.
I mean, are they stopping development on the shorelines, or are they raising housing, or is there any flood mitigation issues, or?
Yeah, so I have noticed they are raising a lot of houses here on the island, especially in the downtown area. We do have often flooding, especially on Pelican Island. Every time there's a big storm, the big bridge that we have connecting the island to the main island, we have flooding. We can't get over the bridge. Even just here in the streets, like I said, especially in downtown and over by the main road, Broadway, here in downtown Galveston, there's always flooding. There's been a few sinkholes too recently. So, I mean, we can't really do anything about that, but they haven't done road work. So.
Among people that live here, I mean, is there a feeling of vulnerability to these hurricanes? There's an estimate that there may be as many as 25 this season.
Yes, absolutely. So I think every time that a big storm comes in, all of us get worried, we're not going to be able to leave the house for a few days. We try to get out and do our binge shopping before the big storm hits while it's already raining, but.
Very good. And then what about the future? Are you a climate optimist or a climate pessimist, and what can we do about it?
So I'm a climate optimist. I really hope that we can make some changes to our everyday lifestyle to try and, mitigate the damages that we've already done to our climate, to our earth and our ecosystem. So I'm hoping within the next 50 years, within my lifetime, we can make some change happen.
And how is that going to be done? Is it technology, awareness by people, the new generation, political leadership, big oil changes?
Yeah, so I think all of the above. I think we can, every change that we can make that's, within our limitations. I think we should go after, eliminating plastic waste, our carbon footprint, those types of issues that we've been kind of neglecting for the past 100 years since the Industrial Revolution, basically. I'm hoping that we can really make those small tweaks every day to try and, like I said, mitigate the damages that we've caused. So there's no reversing the damage so far, but we can take every step possible to try and, maintain that.
Well, on the 13th of July here in Galveston, Texas. Thank you very much.